Good evening everyone and welcome to another tournament stream! Today I will be streaming the first day of the third qualifier for the EU server. There's 4 qualifiers in total, each have 3 days, and this is the first one. So we're expecting AFK teams and not too serious matches because all in all it will just not be that serious generally. So today, if I remember correctly, I am streaming group 7. Let me just have a quick look. Nope, that's not the one. Group 9 it was. Last time I had group 7. Okay, anyway, let me show you this. I am in the room, I am readied up. I'm waiting for the time to go below 3 minutes so that people can stream snipe. Because there is a 3-minute delay on this stream. And basically that's to avoid people stream sniping. So, today we are following Iqba. Probably pronouncing that wrong. I do apologize. The thing is that I can't really at all speak Cyrillic or anything. So there's a lot of like XCIS clans where I will not be able to pronounce the names properly. But yeah, this is the clan that we're following with some very questionable names. And yeah, we'll see how they go. Basically, I do not expect, like I said, like very intense gameplay today. It is strongest versus weakest. Some teams have no reserves, and that just makes it very difficult for pretty much anyone to face the pro clans, basically. So let's go there. We've like half a minute left to go before we go into the first match. I do hope that there will actually be teams, because the thing is that with first days we've had times where there's basically just no teams. They just don't show up. That being said, that would make it a very short stream, but there is that. I've got some replays for you if you need to pass some time in between matches, because there is some waiting time between the first and second matchup. But other than that, it basically follows each other straight away. So yeah, let's have a look. We can go into the room now. UK Legion so far has 1 player online. We need at least 5 in order to actually get a match going. So hopefully they will be arrive. They have like 2.5 minutes left to go. Otherwise it will be a technical victory. There's a second one. Woohoo! But yeah, like I said, we need 5. And basically we're seeing Iqba prepare with the 263, IS7, Type 71 of course, 60p, but even Iqba is missing a player so far. Unless of course they set someone, no, they have not set anyone as spectator, so we're missing players both sides. And let's see. 3 players now for the UK Legion. Hopefully they get people 4. Woohoo! And Iqba found her 7th. Thank you, Ka. That's so sweet of you. So we have 4 versus 7 now, which is not going to give us a match. We do need that 5th player. The thing is that, like, I think a lot of random people just randomly sign up and invite random people, and then they randomly don't show up. Hey, Neve. So now, like I said, we just wait to see if we actually get a game or not. But people are ready, so fingers crossed. 1 minute left. UK Legion needs 1 more player, and then we might actually get a match. And I will still feel sorry for them, because even if they have 5 people, then it will probably just be like absolute walkover. But still. 33 seconds left to go. It's certainly starting to look like it will be a technical victory. because it is unlikely for someone to enter the room at this stage. And still ready up in time. Ten seconds. Yeah, this is gonna be a technical victory. To be fair, it is day one. This keeps happening generally. And this is not enough players. So now basically we need to wait 2 more minutes and then it's another technical victory. And then Iqba will have won the first matchup. But yeah, I do have some beautiful replays if we need to pass the time. Kind of depends on whether the other teams of this group are actually there as well. Because otherwise we might just go straight away to like further stages. I believe that happened last time. Which was kind of funny and at the same time really, really sad. Let's see. 1 minute and 10 seconds left to go. This is really just waiting for the match to be over, even though it will never begin. Oh, now we only have 3 readied up. I'm never sure like if they actually realize that they need another player. Now Maxime isn't ready either. I mean, 2 readied up is definitely not gonna give a match. Oh dear. "20 seconds left to go. They are readying up. But we're still missing a 5th player. So I don't think that this is happening. And here we don't go. So yeah, that's the first match up and over. Let's see if the other group is... The other ones are actually... No, wait, wrong one. This one. I hate it when it does that. Like... So they should be fighting right now. No technical victories, looks like. So one of them... Well, they should both be there, so... That means that the next match... is happening in like half an hour. Oh my god. Okay, replays it is. Let's just go have a look at some lovely replays, shall we? Let's see, where have I been with showing replays? I'll start with this one. And then we'll go from there. Also, no, there are no rewards for watching the stream. The only thing you get is entertainment. I mean, I don't think anyone really expected anything else here. I think we're lucky that we only have 1 AFK team by the looks of it. So then we'll at least have more matches later on. So Ivan is driving the 215B here. Which is a good tank, I just don't get along with it all that well. Rear-mounted turret tanks and we don't see eye to eye. That's a Tullian. Tullian? I can't read, but it looks like Tullian. Yes, such amazing matches, aren't they, Neve? Like real nail-biters and everything. Nice shot. Cheeky shot as well. He does a bit more damage per shot. Nice little bounce as well. Oh, that was a bit of a derp. There's a Jäger there. We don't want to be hit by them, of course. E4 has been taken out. He's losing quite a bit of HP to him. And there we go. Hey, Yusuf. Oh, there you go, he did fire. It's basically just like the whole... With tours, I mean, if you were to just want to play a tour for fun and you see that kind of people against you straight away in the first match, I mean, I can kind of get not showing up. Oof. Yo has been taken out. But his teammate is almost dead, so that's not a good thing. There you go. How do you miss a target as large as the Jäger? Well done. Just casually farming damage here. Can he HE the VK? Well, with difficulty. Oof. There you go, E100's gone. Nice shot. Lovely little ace. Cheeky game there. No, I do enjoy tournaments, but I like it more when we have actual tournament matches. That's a good team game too. Let's see, what else have we got? I got 2 replays in the Vickers. I'm kind of curious about that one. I'm going to show a Leo gameplay first. If you want me to show off your replays, by the way, make sure that they are aces and post them in the tournament season channel that I've got on my Discord server. Link is in the video stream description. Leo is one of those tanks that apparently people really struggle in it, like win rate rise. It seems that people struggle in Leo the most, which kind of makes sense because it's not an easy tank to drive. It's very juicy, and as such, basically, if they sneeze in your general direction, you will be like lose half your HP. Someone's in the base. He's a bit hesitant so far. That being said, it's good to be hesitant in a Leo, Because again, you have no armor. They're getting in each other's way. That's also not going to be helpful. Nice. The LT is trying to run. Yeah, that's a good point, Neve. They probably really do not understand the system as a whole. Oh god, and he can't fix his gun and his gun is damaged. And that's the thing though, Leo is so juicy. I'm really curious how this is going to turn out. Oh, nice little bounce. Very much needed there. Does eat another one. Nice shot. Oof. He's still got the Force as mate, but he kind of needs to keep him alive. Nice, well done. Dude, stop spamming the chat. People don't realize how distracting it is when people spam the chat. Oof. Team is like both being helpful and not helpful at the same time. Let's see. Also, by the way, you are free to speak your own language, but be sure that if you want me to understand you, then I need you to speak English. Because I can't understand Cyrillic. So if there's anything you want me to answer or anything, you have to do it in English. Well done. But where did the E100 go? There he is. Let the guy focus. This is what I mean. Chat can be so distracting, can actually cost you games. He can do it if they just let him focus. Proxy spotted. Let's see. Don't know which way he's facing, that's the downside here. Where's he gone? Nice, well done. Close one though. That's not an ace. But okay. I was wondering about that because we see the damage and all. But yeah. Let's see. How has the rest of our group fared? I'm not gonna look at all the groups, by the way, because there's like a gazillion of them. Because it's only the first day. Okay, so they won 2-0. So still have like 15 minutes left before the next match starts. So, of course, I am going to show you more replays. Hopefully the next one will actually be an ace. Let's go for one of the Vickers then. For some reason, YouTube keeps asking me if I want to show an ad. No, I don't. Also, again, just to reiterate, there are no rewards here. No codes, no crates or anything. All you get is tour gameplay when we actually get tour games that way. Also, lots of questioning. Like I said, though, if you want me to answer anything, you need to ask it in English. Because I legit cannot understand you. Okay. Nice little spotting done. That would have been amazing if that had been a track shot. Nice. He's being very careful of the big guns that are out there. Oof, that bounce though. Oof. That was a very low roll. He definitely got a bit lucky there. But so far not much done. As in damage wise, he's in a pretty good effective position. 2 kills so far. 4 guns left. A bunch of them are big guns. And there goes another one. Wow, they are rude. One A3 is gone. T30 is still there. Right now you can just farm a little bit. Get some nice assisted damage there, maybe. Nice bounce. And that's the 4th one gone. Nice tracking shot. That always so helpful though. That gives you assisted damage. Assisted damage gives you more XP and that helps you towards the ace. Hey Kaiser. Also, please do not make the chat political. It's about tours, not more than that. Let's see, what else have we got for you? We got like 12 minutes left. So about 7 minutes before the room is up. Let's see, I'm going to show you this one because I'm curious. Waffle is one of those tanks that I don't generally like much. No, I still haven't learned Cyrillic, sorry. Ooh, uprising. Hopefully it won't last the full 9 minutes then. Technically speaking, we could survive that, but I'd prefer not to. Nope, he's not actually going there. Kind of feels like a waste of perfectly good skill. Nice. We know the EFV is there, he's just not spotted at the moment. Ah, he's moved. Oh god, now we have people shouting in Cyrillic. That's also not a good thing. Honestly, Wargaming removed the global chat due to all the political spam that was happening there. So it was kind of needed to keep the peace, let's say. But they never put it back. Which, after the server merge, I think is probably a good call. Oof, ouch. Nice. That's one way of finishing an E100. He's playing dead. And they're just waiting for him to show again. Oh, that bounced though. RNG's not with this one. As for my day, it's been pretty busy. I'm moving next month, so I'm actually just busy preparing for that. I need to sort a lot of stuff, and so that it's not a nice and calming day, let's say. But I do love the tours. I don't want to give that up, even with everything going on right now. So far, he's not had the best of games. We're nearly 4 minutes into it. He's barely alive, but still alive. Oh, never mind. Oof, Inferno. That's always a nice one to have. Especially if you have a bigger gun. Let's see. Nice. And there goes the M62. Both teams have lost 2 guns so far, but the other team has more lives. Quite a few more, actually. Is he actually going to do... Oh! That was still nice, though. There you go, that's another life. Oof. Oh, that was close, though. Last gasp. E75 is playing dead, that's never a good thing. Oof. Nice. They're getting in each other's way a bit. Oh, that is beautiful teamwork like that. And that's why I love the marking thing. It can be so much fun. My win rate on my press account doesn't really matter. My win rate on my main account is 67% after about 44,000 games. Yeah, they do kind of need to wrap it up now, because we don't have that long left. Yeah, I used to really like going into the general chat and just meeting people there and just having fun. Oh! Oh, that was brutal. Who spotted him, though? There we go. T30 is almost dead. E75 is dead too. There we go. Casual 9k damage done so far. Oof, that's not good. He's probably not gonna survive this one. Yeah. That sucks. Honestly. Those are not the skills you want. I'll see if you can mark the waffle. That was very needed. Now it's just the K91. He's just waiting for him there. You don't have much time though. Honestly, I was really hoping that it wouldn't last this long. Oh, beautiful, but not in time. Probably, maybe. If he can get the shot in, then he has it. But he only has a few He died? No, he's playing dead. Oh my god, that's mean. Aw, draw it is. $14k damage though. I'm just quickly going to go into the room. There we go, just in time. And we will actually have matches. Also, again, don't make things political. People are talking lots of things. We have less than a minute left to go. I'm just quickly translating a little bit in the chat because I'm confused about what people are saying. Yeah, I have no idea. Aside from someone shouting again. Which is never a good thing. Shouting in Cyrillic doesn't mean I understand you any more than when you type normally, by the way. Just saying. Anyway, we've got potentially 2 full teams with Azio now offline, which is not a good thing. Also, the mouse icon does not mean he's actually on PC. It probably means that he's on one of those devices that can do both touch and PC. And he will only be able to use touch controls in the tool itself. Anyway, Iqba is ready with 3 IS7s. 3 Type 71s and an LT. And on the other side, we see a Yo. 5 types, and 6 Type 71s. But we actually get tour games now. GG. Let's go. Shouting in another language when I've already said that I don't understand that language is kind of the same as someone saying that they're deaf and then just starting to talk really loudly as if that suddenly makes them able to hear. Oof, you're getting hit hard crossing over. Dark side in a good spawning position there. Yo now moving to regroup. Shots being fired, but right now OMW actually has the advantage because they already capped the base and Iqba has not. Shooters has been spotted though. And now we have Iqba moving into the middle. Now we have Dark Side at the back. Getting hit there. Going into the corner. Sort of camping spot. Director is going straight for him. And that might not go too well for him. Because that is not a tracking shot. Yo, on the other hand, in the middle here, has almost lost his life. He gets taken out first, even though there were more guns there. But they're not focus firing. They're literally shooting different targets. And they kind of just need to coordinate and do that focus fire. Because you see that Iqba is actually shooting the same target here. And that means the guns are disappearing pretty quickly. Kabanchik is still alive, but losing HP pretty quickly. Type 71 has been taken care of. It is 6 versus 3 now. That's not gonna last long. But the main issue here is just the focus fire isn't there. Mahmoud does get taken out. But Slaventini is very low on HP. And Azio is the last one alive. But won't be alive for long. Bounces that shot as well. And gets taken out. And the first game is for Iqba. quick but brutal little game. And let's see. 1.5 minutes left to go before we go into the second game. It is only best of 3, so chances are pretty good that Iqba will win this. And OMW is now getting ready with a Yo, an IS4 and 5 Type 71s. And on the other side we see 2 IS7s, 2 Type 71s, a Sheridan VK72 and an LT. Neve is having the time of his life. At least he's laughing. And let's see, 30 seconds left to go. Second game on Desert Sands. I mean, it is strongest versus weakest, and Iqba has very strong stats. So what we're going to see makes sense. Like also with the focus fire that we saw that was lacking. And here we go. Let's see. I do like this camo though, it's quite pretty. Sorry. And of course the Beetle camo on the IS6 next, no, IS7 next to this. Absolutely love that. No idea what they're saying. Let's see. Iqba heading towards the middle. With the IS4 that has spawned in the desert. OMW holding between the buildings, they have been spotted. Ahmed getting tracked, oof, taking big hits there. Being absolutely tracked and obliterated. Losing 1814 HP just crossing over there. Oh, that shot missed. Yevgeny not making that shot count. Would have been a miracle shot to be fair. And we have Iqba now moving in quite aggressively. Tokunami losing a lot of HP. Ahmed gets taken out. But Darkseid has lost a lot of HP for this. And they might have just overextended a little bit here. Because they want to take out Slavyanin. That's probably the pronunciation, I think. And the Yo is now all on his own. But it is a very aggressive game that they're playing here, and they're probably only going to get away with it because of the fact that they're more or less focus firing, and because of the fact that the difference in skill level between these two teams is pretty big. That being said though, that doesn't mean that OMW is bad or anything. It's just like there's no shame in losing against one of the pro clans, and from what I've understood that this is one of the XCIS pro clans. So we have Demon left, and of course Director as well, but he's being steadily nuked on the other side. And there goes Demon. And now we just have Yevgeny might actually not make this. No, he gets murdered. And Director took home a kill. Is now being focused on and gets basically murdered there. Again, pretty quick and brutal game. Let's see. That next stream is up straight away. Okay, so the other team didn't... Oh no, there you go. I was just thinking. I thought it looked like it was going to be Iqba again. But no, it's Gahu versus OMW. They faced each other before. Why are people shouting in the chat? I don't understand. Oh well. Oh, sorry if I sound a bit dull tonight. By the way, I am legit really tired. And I'm happy to stream, don't get me wrong. But I know that these matches are not gonna be like super epic. They're just fun. And that makes sense because like I said, it's best versus worst stats wise. So that means that for the pro clans in these groups, it's not that difficult to reach the next day. And I believe that the top 2 teams actually move through to tomorrow. And then you still have a lot of groups. I think we got like a gazillion groups today. I mean, one of the streamers tonight is actually streaming group 77. So there's at least 77 groups there. Let's see, almost ready to go into the room. And there we go, now we can join. Both teams already completely ready. And now all we need to do is wait until the battle actually begins. Also, just to reiterate, there are no rewards for watching the stream. It is only the qualifications. I would not expect anything there. I believe that there will be rewards for the round robins that follow after the qualifications. And then after that, of course, for the final stages as well. Two minutes and 8 seconds left before we go into the first battle of this best of 3 between Gahu and OMW. We're starting it off on main runes. It's actually one of those maps that I quite like in Encounter, as in randoms, I mean. But I'm not actually sure I like it in Tours. Can be interesting though, and in this case I'm not expecting like super tactics or anything like that. Top 8 will be very interesting to follow this time being around because of the server merge. So you get like very different consistency of teams, but also different tactics. It's sort of like messed everything up. And not necessarily in a bad way. Let's see, 1 minute left. Gahu ready with 2 Type 71s, an E160B, a Spaghetti, an IS-4 and a 113. And on the other side we see 5 Type 71s, and Yo and a Sheridan. Thing is that with things like the Type 71, there's a reason so many people take it, because it's the most meta tank right now. You can have it work multiple different kinds of positions, and it's interesting that way. You can have it make it more mobile, you can give it more gun depression, so it's a very versatile tank. "26 seconds left to go. And after that, whoever loses this is out, and whoever wins has to face Iqba again. I will be watching those matches as well. But they'll probably be relatively quickly, I think. Let's see. I always wonder what they say in the beginning of the battles like that. I can just imagine something like, "Well, we meet again." Now we have OMW heading towards the B and A section, whereas Gahu is going towards C and B. Director might be in trouble. Bounces his shot but doesn't get shot for it either. Does decide to turn around and not be there anymore. Chat is still going on. I've never understood talking in the middle of a battle unless you're already dead. Oof. Big hits into Sanek's neck here. A little bit of block being taken back. But overall, Sanek's neck now turning around. Base A has been kept by OMW. They're shooting at the Spaghetti. Spaghetti is probably not going to survive this. Takes a big hit there. He does need help, but there is no help. He does get another shot in, but the Sheridan is going to reload before he does. And there he goes. We have Vanya arriving. But now he's basically... They can shoot him from all the way back there, and he's actually backing into the line of fire here. He does get the Sheridan though. But he might not survive to tell the tale here. Turning around. Getting tracked, having 113 HP left, and gets taken out. Snack not looking too healthy. Cherno also losing a lot of HP here. Getting stuck against the rock is not going to help him. Gets taken out there. And slowly but surely, OMW is moving around and cleaning the house basically. Bolshiara is being farmed steadily. The rest of OMW arriving at the back. He gets taken out. Here you have Shooter 3 on the other side, trying to help. But Savavo is actually already gone. And now it is just him versus 6. And I think it's safe to say he's not going to survive that. They all come straight over the hill there. Doing 29 HP damage. I think that was meant as a tracking shot. Not all the shots span. But he's not going to live long. Surrounded by 6 tanks here. They're just HGing it. This is basically trolling though, guys. And OMW has the first game. Nice little game there. Bit brutal. I do feel for Sanek's neck there. And in 1 minute and 37 seconds, we're going to go into the second game of this best of 3. Potential match point for OMW. And we see that they are now taking 5 Type 71s, a Yo, and potentially a Sheridan again. And on the other side, we see a Type 71, an E100, a Spaghetti 65, a T62A United 4, and potentially a 60p and a Type 71 if they're ready up in those. Let's see. Oh, I do hope I feel better tomorrow. I hate sounding. Well, feeling is one thing, but sounding this like, I don't know, empty. Sonic still has to ready up. Goes for an IS-7 rather than a 60p this time. But there he goes. Both teams completely ready for the second game here. And here we go, counter clock has begun. Can Gahu pull this back? Or will OMW face off against Iqba again? That is the question. Oh god, this does give me the feeling that they might not actually be coordinating on voice. And that is a weakness, to be honest. Spaghetti in 262A going towards base C. And we have the Sheridan in the middle there. Director ready to land a shot. They're copy together, they might make it. They should make it, to be honest, because the rest of the teams are actually going to meet head on at A. There's a great way to get stuck against these buildings. Cherno losing quite a bit of HP. Focus fire is not quite there for Gahu. Azio pulling back. Savavo bouncing. And now we have them actually pincered. Look at this clever gameplay. 4 versus 6. And they're just getting shot from behind now. And they're trying to focus fire. They're trying to find the targets that they can take out. But there goes Cherno. Sheridan has been taken out as well, but Spaghetti is almost dead for it. Sanik's neck gets taken out. And now you have Chidu being focused on. But is actually... Gahu is definitely doing better now than they did last game. But 5 versus 1 is not going to help them much. So now we just have the E100, a very low HP Spaghetti that's going to get taken out. There he goes. And a T62A versus 5 guns, which is just not going to be enough. He gets tracked, fixes it, gets tracked again. And he's just steadily being focused on now. Almost gone. Some of them seem to have ping issues though, because there's some very suspicious misses here. Bosjara running away. Does get shot again. Only has 74 HP left now. And does get taken out there as he crosses over. So OMW is back to face off against Iqba again. But to be fair, Gahu did definitely better this game than they did last. And now we just need to wait a little bit longer before we can see what's going to happen in the grand finals of tonight. see. Some people can't play nice. So then you can't talk on my channel. It's that easy. Anyhow, 43 seconds left to go before we can actually go into the room. And then we will see what happens. Like, tomorrow the matches will be better because A, there shouldn't be any AFK teams, and B, the team should statistically be better. And then day 3 could actually be fun. It kind of depends. Like, the previous qualifiers, there have been quite a few teams registered, so you have a lot of groups. So, like, a lot more people go through that otherwise wouldn't go through. And there we go, below 3 minutes redrop, so into the room we go. So we have only one Iqba person in the room so far. I do hope that they know that they need to play. There we go, there's the second one. But yeah, they need at least 5 in order to get a match. But they have been all online before, so they should be fine, honestly. They might be in a training room or taking a potty break, I don't know. OMW in the meantime is ready with 5 Type 71s, potentially a Yo and an IS-7. Ooh, and a TVP in this case. That could be interesting to see. We're going to go to Alpenstadt. Definitely, that's one of the maps, like, I quite like it. But I don't know. My favorite map would definitely be Faust, and I love Molendijk. But Alpenstadt is fine. I think it kind of depends on the tier. I like Alpenstadt in the lower reach tiers, like tier 6 or 7 or something like that. Then it can be great fun. To be honest, Kaiser, it is like strongest versus weakest. So basically, the teams that Iqba is meeting tonight, statistically, have a very hard time doing anything against Iqba, that is. So now we have 7 versus 7, with just over a minute left to go. And we see Iqba now taking 5 Type 71s and 2 IS-7s. And of course that can work out fine. You don't necessarily need a spotter on Alpenstadt. And like in top 8 level then you do. Because you also need someone to run around and everything. But like in the qualifiers, you can definitely get away with this. And to be fair, Neve, you got a point there. They probably do not know how to play tours. For them, this is probably just fun. Like, let's sign up and see what happens. And you can't really blame them for that either, because you kind of have to start somewhere. Let's see. Countdown clock has begun. In 5 seconds, we're going to go into the first game of this best of 3. And there we go. Also, like I've said before, you're absolutely free to speak your own language, absolutely fine. But don't expect me to be able to reply to that. If you have any questions for me, you need to ask them in English. So we have Iqba heading towards the B and C area, whereas OMW is mainly heading towards the B area here, but also towards A, because that will be a free cap for them. First shots have been fired, Ezio eating some shots there. And it looks like they're just going to go in. They're going after Ezio. And even from behind they're shooting him. This is focus fire. This is what tools are generally about. It's not so much about just the positions. It's a lot about focus fire. Shooters actually keeping Zeke stuck there. Only now backing up and then he gets blown up. Mammoth gets taken out in turn. Pigeon being focused on one side. Diamond on the other. Memcola getting out of there alive. And now we have Pigeon has been taken out. And we just have Director and Slaventini. Director seems to have driven into something. Slaventini does get a kill in Memcola. And of course we have the TVP giving some shots in the back there. But we'll now have to sorry, reload his clip. Which is of course a big weakness. And he decides that he does not really want to be there. We'll probably still eat when he does. While driving away. Gets shot. Manages to survive a little bit more. Goes for some more damage. But gets taken out then. And the first game is for Iqba. And yeah, I do believe that WGPR stands for press, as in Wargaming Press. That's basically, it's the only clan that my press account is allowed to be in as well. Press accounts are generally not allowed in clans. But that can make it hard for us to find each other if we have like a collaboration stream. So that's where this clan comes in. And no, there are no rewards. It's only a qualifier. You can't really expect stuff for qualifiers, can you? One minute and 8 seconds left to go before we go into the second game of this best of 3 with the grand finals of the first day of the third qualifier for the EU server. That's quite a mouthful. And we now see that Iqba is ready with 6 Type 71s and an IS-7 versus 4 Type 71s, an IS-7 and Yo and an VK-72. So let's see how that's going to go. Only half a minute left before we go into the battle. See, the matches these days are generally not great, but you can still learn from them. Like the focus fire that you saw last game, that's the stuff of tools. That's basically, if you start playing tools, that's the thing you have to work on the most. Because it's not about the targets closest to you. It's not about the targets that is easiest for you. It's about what the captain calls for you to shoot. And you have to actually shoot those. To be fair, Neve, I don't think they know that. That this is like the pre of a pro tour. Or that it's going to be streamed. And to be fair, when there's 77 plus groups, there's only a few streamers, especially on day 1. Definitely not all the matches are streamed. So Iqba is heading towards the middle again. And we see OMW pretty much doing the same thing. I think I want to get a different look at them just wolfpacking here. They do get spotted. Memcola. Oof. And this time they're sort of like ready and waiting, but they're not getting their shots in. VK getting shot at right now. Pigeon slowly but surely being in base B is being kept in the meantime. And they're definitely focusing Pigeon here. He's the sort of not necessarily the easiest target. But now definitely the low HP target. And Warta is deciding, let's drive past all the guns. And let's go after the director, who also gets taken out. Now we have Sake. That is being focused on. And this is like continuously the thing. The tanks from Iqba are just surrounding them all. They did take out Memcola. There we go, that's a better angle. And right now they're still focus running. They're going after Slaventini. And there. Now only Diamond is left. 1 versus 5. You can get some bounces in, but you're not going to survive that. And the game is for Iqba. Very quick game, just over 2 minutes long. But yeah, this is why watching top 8 is so much more interesting, because it's so much more going on. There's like people outthinking, there's tactics, there's lots of troll bounces, and basically people just being very pro at the game. And you kind of still miss that at this stage. So that's it for tonight, I believe. Let me just have a quick look. But I'm quite sure that those were the grand finals. Yeah, that was all. No more matches tonight. So, basically not the most interesting games tonight, but still fun. Tomorrow, I will be back to stream the second day, which should be more fun. And of course, the day after for the third day as well. And then basically, the competition will be good and proper. And yeah, overall, that's it for now. Thank you all for watching. I'm sorry I did not understand most of the chat, but like legit what I've been saying. If you want me to answer any questions, you have to basically ask them in English. For the rest, you're free to chat amongst yourself, as long as you're polite and civil. So thank you all for watching. That's it for me today, and I will see you tomorrow. Good night.